Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the introductory video in which I'll tell you about who I am and what do I do. So I wanted to make this video for so long, but after 5 years of creating this channel and 13,000 subscriber, finally we are making this video. I'll start with my introduction. My name is Kaab. Kaab is an Arabic word. It's a unique name in Pakistan as well. My parents took this name from some Arabic religious book, which means leader of the tribe. I live in Pakistan and in the city of Lahore. Lahore is a beautiful city. It's the heart of Pakistan. Also, it's called the city of gardens. It has around 15 million population and it's a really crowded city. Moving out to the second question, that what do I do? So I am a freelance professional graphics designer and video editor. Don't worry, I'll explain everything. The freelancer in simple word means a person who works online, who don't go to office and follow a schedule to do some work. So I'm a freelancer. I work online. I sit on this desk and work literally with people who are sitting in USA, Sweden, Canada, some other European countries and some African countries as well. So what I do is I make brand identities, logos, business cards, brochures, posters, and all other marketing stuff which they use to generate leads and traffic to their pages or their businesses. And as a video editor, I edit my videos, I edit my client videos. I also edit, which is my main business, is I edit 30-second clips for Instagram, which generate leads and traffic for my clients. I started working as a freelancer 5 years ago with small laptop Core i3 Acer. I still have that. I still use it sometimes. I started as freelancer on Fiverr and then I moved to Upwork. I still use these two platforms, but I have a lot of my clients directly connecting to me and I'm working regularly with them. If you guys are interested in learning about how to work on Fiverr and Upwork and how to make money out of these platforms with your skills, of course, do let me know in the comment. I'll make a video on this as well. I started this channel as my hobby. I like to make videos, start putting some random videos on this channel, especially these concert videos. And suddenly I started having some interaction, some views and stuff. So I thought, as I like to make videos, so why not just start making proper videos? And then I started buying some equipment and started making videos 2 years ago. And I have 40 videos on my channel, all are in Urdu. So this is my first video in English and I'll explain why I am going to switch my language. And I don't know if this is a good idea or bad. I may lose a lot of viewership because most of my viewership is from Pakistan and India. There are some valid reasons for switching the language. Number one, English is an international language. By using this language, I can reach to mass audiences. Number two, I want to improve my language. English is not my first language and I interact with my clients every day. So I have to improve my English. And if I started making videos in English and with your constructive criticism, I can improve my language and communication skills. Number three, I work online. So sometimes I have to provide my YouTube channel link to my clients who work on YouTube. So they want to see someone who is making stuff on YouTube. But when they go and see my channel, it's in Urdu, they don't understand a word. And I lose my client. So if I start making videos in English, it will help me grow a small business around this channel and I'll be able to convert my traffic into my business. Another reason for having English language channel is CPM rate in English speaking countries really high as compared to non-English speaking countries. For example, CPM rate in Pakistan on average is $1.3. If you don't know about CPM rate, in simple word, it's the rate which YouTube pays you for 1,000 views. So for example, if you have 1,000 views in Pakistan on a video, YouTube will be kind enough to give you $1 or $1.3. But if you have the viewership from USA or Canada, they'll pay you $10 or $15. The CPM rate is almost 10 times in English speaking countries as considered to viewers of non-English speaking countries. And there is a reason behind that, because in English speaking countries For example, if you take an example of USA, a lot of companies pay huge amounts to the companies to run their ads, and the online shopping culture in those countries is really good. As compared to Pakistan, there is barely any online shopping. Like, we have only 2 or 3 reliable platforms, so our CPM rate is really dropped. And there are some other factors as well. Some other stuff I want to share with you, that I live in Lahore and it's been 8 years living in this wonderful city. This is my apartment. I rented out this apartment few years ago, and it's a small apartment, but it's enough for me to be here and work from home. Most of the time I spend on this chair working on my workstation or playing some games, because this PC is really good and it play a lot of good games. So having said that, we'll talk about the gears I use. So the PC, the workstation you see behind me, it's a really good PC. It is Core i7 processor. That was the latest generation when I built it 2 years ago. It has 500 SSD, 1000 SATA disk. I do have some separate disk, and it is 32 GB in RAM. And then we have NVIDIA 1080 graphic card. It's a really good PC which helps me edit faster. It can run multiple programs, for example, Illustrator, Photoshop, After Effects, and Premiere Pro at the same time. And it will not lag even if you open Cinema 4D. So if you know about these programs, you know these are heavy programs. Also, the rendering time is really good. It doesn't take a lot to render 4K or 1080p footage. You can play your video while you're editing, so you don't have to wait for rendering. I also play a lot of interesting games on this piece, this workstation. For example, Watch Dogs 2. I am playing that game nowadays. So other gear I use is, I started with my phone, and then eventually I bought this camera. This is an interesting camera. This is called Osmo Plus. It's a beautiful camera with the gimbal, and it's not so expensive to have gimbal, 4K footage. You have place for mics and stuff. If you have seen Vox Borders, so Johnny Harris shot whole season 1 of Vox Border on this camera, so you can see the capability of this camera. So I have another camera on which I am shooting right now, which is a Sony a6400. The lens I am using is kit lens. I'll buy Sigma 16mm 1.4 very soon. For audio, I have 2 mics. Number one is on this camera, which is a Rode Video Micro, and this mic you see is Rode NT-USB. I also have a drone. This is the drone, Mavic Pro. I use it. If you have seen my previous videos, I use this drone a lot for my aerial shots. So there is a lot of other small stuff like lights and stuff which help me create my videos. So I don't have a lot of complicated equipment. This is what that is, and it works. If you have a really expensive camera and you don't know how to use it, then it's useless to have it. Whatever gear you are using, you should know about it. I need your critical criticism on this video, and if you have seen some deficiency and if you want me to improve something, please comment down below so I can improve myself and my videos. Also, if you have any ideas you want me to speak on or make videos on, keeping in view the COVID situation and me living in Lahore, please comment down below and I'll try my best to make some videos. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next video with some interesting topic. Allah Hafiz.